Senate Budget Committee member Rick Scott joins me now. So, Senator, the Senate is going to vote tomorrow on the rival plans. You just heard Chad saying they're both going to fail, both the Republican and Democrat package. So what then?
Well, what we got to do is we got to focus on driving down cost. You know, I want to make sure people get health care. I grew up in a family without health care. I watched my little brother who had a disease not find a doctor. My mom couldn't find a doctor for him in our hometown. He had to go to a charity hospital 4 hours away. So what we have to do is, if we care about people getting health care, let's drive down the cost of health care. So I have a bill that does that. You put the money, you do what President Trump said, you put the money into an HSA and let individuals buy their own policies, buy their own health care. That's how we do food stamps. We don't say, oh, let's give the money to the grocery store and they'll give you the amount of food they want you to give. Let's give it to the individual. Let them make good choices, and they will for their family. Everybody will make a good choice, and they'll shop, which will drive down cost. That's what we got to do, drive down cost.
And you drive down costs by taking away the middlemen. Everybody who's been in business, and you were in business, you were in the healthcare business, everybody knows you got to take out the middlemen. But as Chad just said, both plans will fail. They won't get enough votes. So what are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to keep focused on how do you drive down cost. So I've got a bill out there. It's been supported by August Pfluger in the House with the Republican Study Committee. So I think it's what, and if you look at polling, that's what people want. You know, if you're going to support somebody for their health care, like we support people, you know, that need help for their food stamps with food, we ought to give it to them in a, you know, I call them Trump freedom accounts. Give it to them, let them make their decisions. So I'm just going to keep working on it. I think we'll get it. I'm optimistic we'll get something done because people are fed up. People are mad. I mean,
they are. They're going to be madder on January 1st when they see the rates go up. I agree with your solution, by the way, but again, the reality is if you don't have a plan, the rates are going to go up on January 1st. Let's bring it to something a little more straightforward. That's what's going on in Venezuela. It appears that President Trump is getting even more serious about Maduro going. He sent fighter jets over there, 2 fighter jets to the Gulf of Venezuela. This is the closest military action yet. Congress was briefed on all this. Where does this go from here?
Well, Maduro is going to either, one or two things is going to happen. Maduro is the head of drug cartels. He didn't win the election. He's not the president of Venezuela. He should never be called president. He lost the election. You know, today, Maria Corina Machado, who actually organized Manuel Gonzalez winning, got the Nobel Peace Prize. So Trump's going to do his job. He's going to make sure Maduro has a choice. Go to prison. You've been indicted in the United States. You're clearly a drug trafficker, either head of 2 drug cartels, or go to Turkey, Russia, or China. You have a choice. If I was Maduro, I would get out of Dodge quickly. I think something's going to happen soon, and then we're going to have opportunity. Venezuela is a beautiful country, beautiful people. They're going to have opportunity to rebuild their country. They've got a lot of natural resources. It actually will help drive down gas prices all across the world.
Well, and also, if Nicaragua and Cuba can't rely, because they're run by leftists, can't rely on Venezuelan oil, those regimes are likely to change as well. Finally, Senator, Democrat Eileen Higgins has won Miami's mayoral race, defeating Republican Emilio Gonzalez. She is the first Democrat mayor in Miami since 1997. Is this another warning sign for Republicans?
I think you got to work your butt off. Emilio Gonzalez was the Republican candidate, good friend of mine. I know he worked hard, but look, you've got to address the issues that people care about. And in Miami, you know, she addressed the issues, and so. Even though our state has become a red state, it wasn't a red state my first 3 elections across the state, 2 times as governor, 1 time as senator. It is now, but you have to go sell yourself and you have to go win the election. So I'm sure that we're going to continue to do well in Florida, but we have to work. Don't take it for granted.
Yeah, you can't take anything for granted in politics or in life for that matter. Senator, great to see you. Thank you for being here.
All right,
appreciate
take care.
it.
Bye-bye.